Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Just out today walking the dogs through I've got like this mental sort of mountain biking park around where I live. It's pretty immense, downhill mountain biking. They did have I think they had the World Championships here at one point, and the French Nationals as well. So it's pretty full on. I mean, it's hard enough just to walk it, let alone ride a bike down it. So I'm going to try not to break my neck as I'm doing it. I'm going along. I've got to watch where I'm going a bit. Which is the easiest way down. That's the trouble. I'll try this way. Fucking hell, it's actually crazy. So I'm going to start this video with some shout outs today. I'm going to mention the little YouTube community of creative content providers that I'm involved with. That's Kirky Talks, Uncle Jammer, Clinton Gregor, and Cherry Chat. Last night found out that Cherry Chat's channel had got banned by YouTube, which was pretty harsh. Poor bloke. I mean, he's only started a channel just to try and get a bit of help with his problems, you know what I mean? But he sort of inadvertently sort of asked for financial help, so he got banned for that. So hopefully he can appeal that and get it back. Otherwise he'll have to start a new channel all over again. Pain in the ass. Another shout out to a small channel that subscribes to me called Adventures with Jay and Jamie. It's like a little channel, father and son, and their little dog. Just about their little life adventures. So give them a watch as well. Also shout out to some new subscribers. I'm reading this off a piece of paper. I don't normally script anything, but this is anything I've scripted. So yeah, subscribers. Got the Hypist, Pascal from Canada, Chris from York, Ben Bellwether from Australia, someone else called Opochka, I don't know where they're from, Roxanne Moreno from the US, Debbie Murray, pretty sure she's from the UK, Mikey Pears as well from Manchester. So yeah, thanks guys, thanks for leaving your comments. It's all good fun, it's all good stuff. I love replying to the comments. I've always got time. Especially thanks to Roxanne and Debbie. It's nice to know that there's some nice ladies that watch my my content. Because the last thing in the world I wanted this channel to become was some kind of fucking Andrew Tate bloody male self-empowerment fucking bullshit trip, sausage festival. So yeah, I'm happy that there's some nice ladies on board as well, that, you know, can feel free that they can share what they're going through as well. You know, it's not it's not a just for men channel. It's for everybody, all inclusive. So yeah, thanks for that. So yeah, I just want to talk. Hang on, I'll try and put this piece of paper away without littering. So yeah, I wanted to talk today about one of the guys that started to subscribe to my channel and leave comments, and that's the last guy that I mentioned on that list, Mikey Pears. He's been on another guy's YouTube channel, I think 3 times. There's a channel you should check out called Real Porridge, with a guy called Sam Samworth, I think he's called. I was watching a bit of that yesterday, getting quite into that, which is good. I mean, this channel is about I'm pretty sure he's like an ex-prison officer or something. So as you can imagine, he's seen a hell of a lot of shit. That's one hell of a job, that is. Respect to them, not easy. And I think what he does now is he sort of, you know, helps people get through their bad times and bad experiences they're going through. So all credit to him. And this guy Mikey, he's been on his channel 3 times, I think, talking about his journey, and he's been on one hell of a fucking journey. Sort of makes a lot of people's journeys pale into insignificance when you see what he's gone through. It's full on. So yeah, go on that channel, Real Porridge, and check out the stuff with Mikey. You'll know all about it, but I'll tell you a little about it anyway. The guy had a massive drinking problem and dependence on painkillers. And it got to a point where Mikey was drinking like a litre of gin a day, 4 bottles of Prosecco, and he was eating like 80, what they called cocodamol, codeine type pills. I mean, I had no idea that you could actually eat that many pills without just dying from liver failure or having a heart attack or something. So yeah, that's what he was doing for, I don't know, like the best part of 10 to 14 years or something. I think he's gone through some detox and he's managed to knock that on the head sort of eventually, but obviously that kind of abuse is going to do your body some irreparable damage. Hang on, I have to try and negotiate this bloody stupid route that I've come down on foot. Come on, doggies. So yeah, Mikey's got some health problems that he's dealing with now, even though he's given up the abuse and shit, which is full on. Makes you think, makes you sort of puts things into perspective a bit. Bloody hell, even the dogs are struggling. Yeah, so I could relate to exactly what he's been through in a big way, because Mikey was, you know, doing these painkillers and stuff, because doing a very physical job, like a vehicle technician. You know, when you're taking car engines out and stripping them and putting them back together again, it's quite heavy work. Anything mechanical type work is tough on your body. So yeah, I've been doing a physical job the last 15 years as well. I got to a point where I was taking painkillers as well to go to work. Nothing like on the scale of Mikey. I mean, I was just doing over-the-counter crap just to try and numb the joint pain a bit. But also when I was getting back from work, I mean, this is going back a few years ago now. Like when my son was sort of between the ages of, I don't know, 0 and 3, work started to become a lot more stressful, taking more and more of a toll on my body. Also, I was in a relationship that I didn't want to be in with my son's mum. We're no longer together. So yeah, I was getting home from work and I was drinking a lot of gin as well. That was one of my weapons of choice. You know, I'd be cooking dinner and I'd have like 3 or 4 large gin and tonics as I was making dinner type thing. And then come sort of, I don't know, 9, 10 o'clock at night, I'd smashed in a bottle of gin and I was then onto some sort of 7% beers, that kind of shit. Smoking loads of weed as well. And it's a sort of multitude of factors that got me onto that. It was, you know, being in a shit relationship, work, that sort of side of things. And trying to deal with the pain I was having in my body as well. So yeah, that was pretty sad part of my life. When my son started going to school, he go to school pretty early in France, he's about 3, it was then that I made that sort of decision to make a change. So myself and his mum decided to split up for the best. It was all for the best. It was a fairly amicable split, so I was lucky with that. When we split up, I went onto the day shift at work so that I could have my son every other week, you know, 50-50 custody, and I'd be able to, when it was my week with him, I'd be able to pick him up from school. So that's all worked out well. His mum got a house about 5 minutes from where I live, so always tried to put the kid first type thing. You know, it wasn't selfish. There's no selfish crap going on, so that's all worked out quite well. You know, it's just wanted to make it as less traumatic for our son as we could. So we done a good job there. And when I got out of this, you know, relationship with her, I didn't really, you know, I cut right down on the drinking because I didn't need to escape so much from reality. So I stopped the gin drinking because that was just complete abuse. You know, I wasn't doing a litre a day. I was buying those like 70 centilitre bottles. It's pretty much like 3/4 of a litre, I suppose. But yeah, it's way too much drinking. So managed to knock that on the head. I still drink, don't get me wrong. Well, I have been drinking ever since. But there's obviously different types of alcoholic. I suppose you've got to admit to yourself that you've got a problem, and it's only sort of now that I'm sort of, facing up to the crap that I've been doing. Just a bit of accountability, I suppose, which isn't easy. It's hard. It's hard to sort of say to yourself, you've got a fucking problem. You're drinking too much. Because I've always been like a functioning alcoholic. I've always had a job. Never had a day's dull benefit stuff in my life. So yeah, didn't matter how pissed I'd get in the evening, and this could be like in the middle of the week, any day of the week. I was drinking every day. Doesn't matter how pissed I'd get, I'd still get up and go to work. Probably wasn't in the best frame of mind or state to do it, but I just sucked it up and did it, as a lot of people do. Check this out. Imagine coming down there on your bike and hitting that ramp, going over this track, and then landing there somewhere. Fucking hell. That takes some balls. So yeah, anyway, back to the story. So yeah, I suppose I've always been a functioning alcoholic. Just drinking every day. So yeah, when I stopped the gin abuse, when I'd sort of sorted my relationship problem out, obviously still drinking, but just sort of stuck to wine and beer, but daily. And then when I went through all the crap with my dad having cancer and all that sort of stuff, then the drinking went up quite a bit, especially during the latter stages of his life, and also dealing with the aftermath of it as well. Drinking way too much every day. So yeah, after chatting to Mikey, the guy that I mentioned before, he reached out to me. So we've been chatting on WhatsApp since, and he's been telling me about his health issues that he's got. So yeah, all that sort of woke me up a bit, got me out of the fog. So I made a conscious decision yesterday to try and give up drinking alcohol. Read into that what you will. I'm not saying that it'll be a great success or I'll be able to do it right off the bat, but it's going to be tough, especially today's Friday. So yeah, Friday, Saturday night. Normally I'd like to have a few drinks, so it's going to be tricky tonight. So yeah. So yesterday was the first day of not drinking alcohol for a hell of a long time. So today is day 2. Day 2 of the challenge. I'm not saying I want this channel to be some sort of Alcoholics Anonymous poor me channel, but it's just another chapter in what I'm going through, which I thought some people might benefit from. I'm sure there's other people that have got these alcohol issues niggling away at them. I think alcoholism, it is a disease. It's a definite disease when you look at it. But it is curable, but it's all in the mind, really. So yeah, that's the plan. That's the new challenge. Sort myself out. Get full control of my mind again. Because alcohol does impair you in such a way. Especially if you're going through depression. It's so easy just to reach for the drink. It's just far too readily available. You haven't got to go far to get your fix. So yeah, it's so dangerous. For me, it's like as addictive as hard drugs. But you haven't got to go far to get it, and it's legal. So yeah, it's madness really. And when you're depressed and you're drinking a lot, you're fucking yourself over twice as hard. Because alcohol it's a depressant. So you know, drinking alcohol when you're feeling low, it's only going to send you in one direction. So yeah, that's what I'm on. That's what I'm on with at the moment. I'm going to see how far I can get. Like I said before, I'll probably fuck up somewhere. Bound to. But you never know until you try. And I've never really tried to give up alcohol before, so we'll see what happens. Just going to take it one day at a time. Like I said, today's day 2. Get to tomorrow, do the same thing again. Then it'll be Sunday, same again. And I think if I can get through the weekend, then that'd be a massive sort of milestone for me, coming from someone that drinks every day. So it'll sort of, you know, help to validate that anything's possible. You just got to put your mind to it, and you got to want to do it as well. And I think I'm at that stage now. You know, I'm 43, been drinking since I was about 16. Just, you know, I feel like I've just done it. I've done it to death, sort of thing. And it takes me a lot to get me pissed now, which is fucking stupid. You know, when you first start drinking, it doesn't take you much, and you're twatted. But now, you know, it's getting very, very expensive. And it's not just the cost, you know. When your kids see you in some states, you're not much of a role model to them, are you? Yeah, it makes you feel pretty ashamed of yourself. That kind of crap. So yeah, doing it for myself, my kids, the missus. Just all part of trying to be a better person. Trying to be a better father, a better partner. Just a better everything, really. Better human being, deep down. That's the goal. So yeah, I'll let you crack on with your day. I'm just gonna have a little chill out by the lake with these pair of nitwits. Cocker spaniel called Hamish, and the whippet her name's Kippy. They'll be 13 soon. So yeah, immortalising them on YouTube. It's all good. So let me know in the comments if you're dealing with alcohol, drug struggles and shit like that. And yeah, feel free to reach out to me. I'm always available to listen, reply, chin wag, interact. I love it. It's all good. It's all good. So yeah, keep on doing what you're doing. Keep on the right track, and you'll get through it eventually. So thanks once again for watching and subscribing. The community is growing, so I'm obviously doing something right, and so are the other guys I've mentioned that have got these little channels as well. Obviously, it's obviously gaining a bit more traction, which is what needs to happen. So I'm going to crack on. It's getting a bit windy again now. Sorry for the wind noise. Can't do much about that. That's in God's hands. So yeah, once again, many thanks. Take care. I'll see you in the next video. Okay, take care. Bye bye.